Hello, and welcome to Helping Hands. This is our opportunity to let you in the community know how you can lend a helping hand to an organization or someone in need. I'm Judy Ritchie, Community Advocate.
And I'm John Neiman with Aurora Medical Center, and welcome to our December holiday show here at Aurora Medical Center in Oshkosh. We're so privileged to be here on this beautiful day in this wonderful winter setting. We're also celebrating something today, Judy.
We are.
I don't have the cake because I didn't bring it, but we are starting, this is the start of our 15th season here of Helping Hands.
And when we started, we never thought we would get beyond 1 or 2 years.
Right, exactly.
And we've been very privileged to win some awards along the way, a lot of recognition for various agencies and programs in the community, and to help those organizations recruit volunteers.
And you know what this calls for? This is going to embarrass my children. It calls for a fist bump. My children are not going to like this at all. They'll still watch the show though. So we're really excited about that, and this would not be possible without our sponsors, which Aurora Healthcare has been a sponsor of our show, and we're so grateful for them. Because of them, we can be on the air and we can share all of this, and also then our festive holiday decor from Harnix. So
right.
We're very privileged to have them here. It's cold outside, but we're warm in here because we're right by the nice fireplace.
And it's always the warm feelings with the December, November, December, the holidays, and all the goodwill. It's too bad we don't have it all year long.
Yes, exactly. And I see here on the table is a snow globe. And I don't know how that got here.
Wasn't
but
me.
I'm just going to shake it. You know what? That looks like my intern, Kayla. I wonder what she's up to.
I hope she's not playing in a snowstorm.
So let's see what Kayla's up to.
Hey, how's it going, Kathy?
Good, really good. How's your day, Kayla?
It's going good. How's Aurora treating you today?
Real fine.
That's
real
good.
fine, just like always.
Good, good.
Okay, somebody dropped this off for John. Would you give this envelope to him?
Sure, no problem. We'll give it to him right now.
Okay, great. Have a good day.
Well, this was delivered to us. Let's open it up and see what it is. I love presents.
So do I.
These are donations from the community. And isn't it nice to have support from the community who gives our patients things that they could use while their hospital stay here? A crossword.
Always great. And not just for the patients, their families, when they're waiting for tests to be done, or just that long wait for the doctors to come in or anything.
And these we really appreciate. I know
cards?
when you were at Meals on Wheels and here in the hospital, cards that we use for tray favors.
Right.
And we have a group that comes here every month, the group Propel comes, and then another person who was in Propel started coming too. So we get cards, but we're always looking for cards as tray favors. The patients appreciate that. Well, and then some art kits. People donate to us things for the kids while they're in the waiting rooms waiting for their parents or waiting for a test. So that is really nice to see how the community does support Aurora.
It is. And the fact that they're small, they're portable, and they're the forever type gifts.
Yes.
So that the kids can take them home.
We really do appreciate the support that our community gives us here at Aurora Medical Center.
Right. And so many organizations, teachers in the school district, having their students do the cards and the tray favors as part of a project and giving back to the community. We see so many good things that go on.
Yeah. Say, have you seen Donna today?
No, I haven't seen her for a long time.
Oh, I wonder what Donna's up to.
Hey, Donna. So glad I ran into you. I got a donation this morning for your collection.
Well, thank you very much, and it's a good thing you run into each other because I have something for you also.
Oh, wow. Who's this for?
This is for John.
Oh, awesome. Well, I'm heading his way anyway.
Another donation.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
You have a good day, Donna.
You too.
Well, this is what Kayla gave me that Donna had. Donna said it was delivered for us at Aurora. Do you want to open this gift?
Oh, I always love opening packages, but it's wrapped so pretty. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to squeeze your neck. Perfect for Christmas.
And you know,
soft, cuddly
and
bear.
you know, we do take donations of new stuffed animals here at Aurora because Donna, as we saw, she goes around with her cart and she goes to all of the waiting rooms, to pediatrics, to surgery and the ER, and she gives the kids stuffed animals. So this is really great to have more stuffed animals for our cart.
It's perfect. And of course, Donna's always got the official title of ambassador.
Yep.
And another donation, great kit, the cup with the cover and the snowman face and happy holidays.
And guess what's inside?
Hot chocolate mix.
So that's really a nice treat too. And you know, we here at Aurora like to give back to our community. So we do work bees, and then items like this we'll donate to the warming shelters so the guests there have something to take home with them on these cold winter days.
And DVDs, and Larry the Cable Guy. He's going to be at the new Menominee Nation arena here in Oshkosh.
Doing a show.
Coming up, yes, so
And
perfect.
we do take donations of DVDs here because our patients can play them on their TVs while they're here, and then we also let the patients take them home. So it's kind of a nice thing to have. So we take DVDs and CDs for our patients, and the community has been really generous with that.
And magazines. And I know that several people donate subscriptions or bring their magazines in. They bring them in when they're waiting for something, and then they just leave them behind for the next person to use.
Yes, we have a great group of volunteers that goes through all of the magazines in all of our lobbies. They take the donors' names off, cover it up with a sticker, and then they go through and put timely magazines in all the lobbies for our patients. So if you have magazines at home that you're no longer using or that you read, please feel free. We'll definitely take your donations at Aurora and use them in our waiting rooms.
And it's nice to have them that are within the last 2 or 3 months, not 3 or 4 years old.
Right. The ones that always seem to go really well are the travel magazines or the National Geographic, because those are timeless. But those are really great donations, and what wonderful surprises we have.
Absolutely.
Well, I wonder what else is coming up, but we have to take a short break right now. So stay tuned, but we'll be back for our second segment of our December edition of Helping Hands.
Explore the riches of prehistoric and early life that spans 13,000 years in the new People of the Waters exhibition at the Oshkosh Public Museum. Discover how the Ice Age transformed the landscape. Experience living in a full-size recreated longhouse. Uncover the past and learn the secrets of the fur trade. People of the Waters, a new interactive exhibition at the Oshkosh Public Museum. Discover more at oshkoshmuseum.org.
Wintertime is no time to forget about being prepared. So, are you prepared or not prepared?
Hi, welcome back to our second segment of our December edition of Helping Hands. We were just talking about what a winter wonderland this is and how it is outside too. But you know where else we have a winter wonderland, Judy?
You do in the gift shop, and I tried to peek through the windows earlier.
It's really, really nice. So let's take a look right now at the gift shop.
Wow, Barb, this looks great in here. Aurora, shop turned out like a real winter wonderland this year.
Isn't it pretty? It really did turn out nice.
Awesome.
Oh, by the way, we had a drop-off for a donation for John.
Oh, sure. I'll
Of
take it
quilts
to him.
and stuff.
Wow, fantastic. I'll take it to him right away.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, Maria Rosa and Barb, the volunteers in the gift shop, said someone else dropped off a present for us too. So
Oh, my.
here we have
That's
something
another
else
big
to
one.
open.
Oh, all kinds of goodies. Beautiful, nice warm scarf. And perfect for those chilly winter nights. Not only as a scarf with your coat, but when you're watching television.
And it is nice and warm. And you know, speaking of that, Aurora caregivers here do something special in December and January. We do a hat, mitten, scarf drive for all the local school children because the teachers tell us that we send our kids off to school with all the brand new hats, scarves, and mittens. But when they come back from Christmas vacation, they don't have them anymore.
That's right. I mean, there's the coats that are distributed through Salvation Army the beginning of December. And the kids have them maybe till Christmas. And things have a way of happening.
Yes.
And when they come back. So I know that the teachers really appreciate it coming in. The teacher's closet also collects the hats, scarves, and mittens because the teachers get them from there and from the other programs. And
So,
when-
yep, so if somebody from the community wants to donate, because they always go on sale after Christmas,
Absolutely.
you can drop them off at Aurora December and January, and we'll make sure that they go to all the school children in town. Let's see what else is in here.
Oh, the
This-
stockings, Wisconsin warmers.
This is really nice, and really we have to do a shout out to the Wisconsin Warmers because
Oh,
they,
you need to turn it to show the patchwork
I kind of like the other side because it goes with
because of all the
snowman.
snowmen.
But they make these and they donate them not only to here at Aurora, but the hospitals and nursing homes so every patient can have one. And we utilize them here because we stuff them with goodies and give them to our patients.
Right. And when I was still with Meals on Wheels, we got them a couple of years, and our volunteers took them out. And unbeknownst to me, most of the drivers were putting some goodies in there along with the delivery.
Isn't that a nice
It
gift to get?
is.
This is really, really cool, even though it's supposed to be warm. It's a cool gift. These were from Trinity Lutheran Church in town, prayer shawls for our patients. We do have a really great group here called the Knitters Nook, and they make baby hats and baby blankets and baby booties and full-size Afghans. And I know more about knitting and crocheting than I ever thought I would know about it. But this is from Trinity Lutheran Church, and they have a prayer shawl ministry. So we give these out to our patients also.
Right. And you know that when they're doing the prayer shawls, there's a prayer that goes along with every stitch. And it's warm, not only the warmth of the item itself, but the warmth of all the prayers that have been said for the person receiving it.
And people really do appreciate
They
that, to know
do.
that other people are praying for them in their time of need. Well, let's see what else. Okay, we have to mention this group, Project Linus.
Yes.
Project Linus is a wonderful group of volunteers that hand tie fleece blankets and also knit and crochet for any agency that has anything to do with kids.
And they don't just do the fleece blankets or the knit or crochet, they do the quilts. And there's a group out in Hancock that does a huge number of them. And one of the ladies is in my quilt group in Fond du Lac. And we all have fun doing them.
And I do have to say a shout out to Project Linus, and this is Melody in Fox River Valley, because whenever we need some, and we go through quite a bit because we use them in ER, in surgery, and pediatrics, she delivers them right away. In fact, a couple weeks ago, we got 5 big garbage bags full of blankets from her, and we do put them to really good use. So we are so appreciative of that. Yarn. This is wonderful because we do have a Knitter's Nook here, and they knit like crazy. And I know more about knitting now, like 3 hours, it takes 3 hours to maybe make a baby hat. To make a full-size Afghan, we're talking 20 hours. That's a lot of time and talent shared, but yarn is expensive too. So we also take donations of yarn here at Aurora Medical Center that we give to our knitters then to help make all the wonderful items they make for our patients.
Absolutely. And it also brings up another part to all of this with the volunteering. when people are working on these items, they're not necessarily volunteering on site. They're able to work on projects from home
Yes.
and in the car when they're traveling, and just it's something that they keep going. It's also very good for your hands and keeping those joints moving.
And as both of us in the volunteer field, we talk about it. Today, volunteering is different than it was 10 years ago. People are looking to volunteer as a family, for something to do as a family. They're not necessarily looking to volunteer all year round, maybe as a one-time thing. So being a knitter or a crocheter gives them a chance to do it at home and still share their talents with people.
And tying the blankets. That's something that the little kids can even get involved in, because as they're learning to tie their shoes, they can learn to tie the knot with those fleece blankets.
As you remember, we've had many Join Hands Day and Make a Difference days here,
Absolutely.
where you were cutting the fleece. And,
Oh yes, I couldn't keep up with the group that was
showing
working.
people how to tie the fleece, and those blankets were easy to do, but it brought people together.
Well, and they had a lot of fun doing it. And how many young kids that we had, or kids and parents that we had, they wanted to learn how to do it. And so they used our service project day to come in and learn something and provide service at the same time. So it was a multifaceted day.
Right. This I have to share because this is from a brand new knitter. And I just can't believe what she's donating.
Teeny tiny sweater.
Teeny tiny sweaters for our babies here at Aurora. And then she made these wonderful hats and she put animals on them, and then there's directions on how to take the animal off so you can wash the hat. And at last count, with all the items she just donated, 175 items.
Whoa, that's a lot. And I was just looking at the sweater, the tiny cupcakes, all these extra special touches that get added. It's not something that's just done production work for the sake of getting
Right.
it done. There's so much love goes into what's being done.
And hers is very therapeutic because her husband is undergoing cancer treatment right now, and this is her way of relaxing and spending time with him while he's here having his services. So we do appreciate all of the donors that help us out here at Aurora Medical Center, not only here, but in the nursing homes, the other hospitals that give back through, if it's not physically being here, it's giving back by donating items that we can use, especially during the holidays. That is a hard time to be hospitalized.
Absolutely. I think of Kay, and we've had her on our show, and it's like every time we do the holiday sale or I'm in here for some meeting or whatever, tend to run into her a lot. And her husband passed away, after treatment here. And she found that it was very good for her to volunteer here, again, to give back because of the care and the concern that was shown, in her time of need.
And that's really a nice experience that we try to share with others. So here we're talking about the Winter Wonderland and what can you do. There's lots of other things you can do if you're not physically volunteering at Aurora. We've talked about this before, things you can do for your friends and for your neighbors, like why not, if you have a snowblower, why not do your neighbor's
their driveway and sidewalk. Somebody that is shut in, making a dish to take over. And the trick is, don't make the big one that's so overwhelming, but to maybe make it in a couple smaller containers. So one goes in the freezer and one is used at the time.
Unless you're making the dish for me, then I would like the big dish.
Oh, I'm sorry, but for you, that means cooking for a large family, and I don't do that anymore.
That I would take that, but that's really true. Or checking in on your neighbors.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the world that we live in today, I think we really do need to be responsible as part of a community and check on those elderly neighbors and make sure they're okay.
And it's, the people that are living in their own homes, independently in the community, but a lot of times even in apartment buildings. Some people don't come out for days at a time, and you kind of wonder, has something happened? And not everybody's got family locally anymore either.
Right.
Families are scattered. So there's all of that. There's the new family on the block that maybe has young children, offering, can I babysit the kids while you go shopping, or putting together a list of restaurants that deliver, or what are some of your favorite restaurants, or how do you get to Kits and File, the go-to place for everything, as opposed to one of the big box stores, of all these different things, or even the churches offering to take them to your church service just because they haven't established a connection yet.
Yes, it's called reaching out. And I'm thinking too, one thing that anyone can do is go to a nursing home, go to a hospital and carol. Walk the halls and sing the songs. You don't have to be part of a choir, because I'm not, and I really can't sing, but I know the words and I love to sing. And we used to do that with our family. And we have plenty of nursing homes here in our town, to name a few.
We do, and we're also now so many more assisted living facilities, and there's 2 new ones going up in the area. And to establish that connection, again, some of the people in these facilities have families and lots of company, but there's others that don't. And there's no reason that they have to be alone.
Right. And I will tell you something to do. You know, after Christmas morning, and if you got a gift that's a duplicate, or you got a gift that is just not right for you, bring those gifts together and take them to a nursing home, because they play bingo. And they're always looking for bingo prizes there too. So there's so many things that you can do to help celebrate and help share.
Well, and what I see with my neighbors is that right now they're getting tons and tons of cards. Some are Christmas cards, some are other cards, calendars. And again, who needs 10 or 15 or 20 calendars? And the nursing homes, the prison, Christine Ann Center, all these different places like to have calendars for their participants. And so freebie calendars, and there's some gorgeous pictures, some wildlife pictures, flowers and things. And it's a good way to keep track of time.
And it's a good way of going green and recycling. So we're
Absolutely.
taking care of the community and our world. So it's been really great to get together, and it's kind of like the end of the year for us, even though it's the beginning of our 15th season, but to get together and to share with our wonderful community of what people can do to go out and volunteer and to go out and give back. And so we really are here also to wish everyone a very happy and healthy holiday, wish them all the best, and again, thank our sponsors, Harnix on 9th Street and also Aurora Medical Center, for their continual sponsorship of our show.
And it's important to know that there are the caring people of our community who look out for one another. And we wish everyone happy holidays, but for some it's not going to be such a happy holiday. So just reach out and offer a little bit of friendship and compassion.
Exactly. And then we also wish everyone a very happy, and this is hard to say, very happy 2018.
And we never thought we'd make it this
Yes.
far.
So we're glad that we could be here. We're glad that our audience could be here. Thank you for watching our holiday edition of Helping Hands.
Happy holidays, everyone.